The tragic death of a Flagstaff 3-year-old has inspired the creation of a new comic book superhero. Zaadii Tso died 5 years ago, but his memory lives on in the character known as Zaadii.
Zaadii was a 3-year-old powerhouse spark of joy. He embraced every minute of his life, and he loved his life very much so.
NAU professor Rachel Tso Cox says from the moment her son was born, Zaadii touched the lives of everyone in his family.
Even his name, his full name is Zaadii Tojon, and it came from like a committee meeting. A couple of his aunts, his grandmother, and his father and I, and even some of the people who worked in the Tuba City Hospital in there coming up with his name.
But everything changed in 2015. Cox, her son, and her 2 daughters were hit by a distracted driver in the parking lot of Flagstaff's Best Buy. Zaadii tragically passed away. Trying to make sense of her son's death, Cox started a safe driving campaign. You might have seen the stickers around town. This campaign caused a creative spark, inspiring comic book artist Gail Simone.
They were thinking that since he believed he was a superhero, since he was killed dressed as a superhero, his favorite superhero, that they thought that he could do the most good as a superhero.
And so the superhero Z-Hawk was born. Backed by the Travelers Insurance Company, Simone, best known for her work on DC's Birds of Prey and Batgirl, created a character who protects the innocent while respecting his Navajo roots.
So like we've got the arrowheads as his symbol because he's a protector. Even his cape is like feathers, and this is like the feathers that are worn in a traditional Dene outfit, but so it's taking that, but then turning it into the superhero.
Z-Hawk was inspired by Batman, a superhero Zaadii always looked up to.
He loved to dress up like Batman. He put his Batman suit on at the beginning of October, and he wore that suit every single day until he was killed in the middle of February.
And while the comic is part of a safe driving campaign, the central themes are love and family. And that's why Cox says this is more than just a superhero story, because sometimes the day you lose a loved one isn't the worst day ever. Sometimes it's the days that follow, the days that Zaadii will never see.
Of course, I would much rather have my son than have a comic book. I mean, no doubt, hands down, right? But I can't. But through this comic book, I can imagine him grown up. It's a gift. It's a beautiful gift to get to see him grown up through this, to get to see that spark of life and light that was Zaadii continue in this way. And I love it.
Aaron Vidito, NAZ Today.